5:49, Todd Jeffries, and stay with us. Got the Rush update. That's coming up at 6:09. You don't want to miss that. Right now, it is 5:49 and on Wall Street.
The Dow rebounded, adding 1,293 points, which is the biggest point gain ever for the market, to close up 5% at 26,703. The S&P added 135 points, 4.6%, to end the day at 3,089. And the Nasdaq gained 384 points, 4.5%, to close at 8,952. The huge gains clawed back some of the ground lost in a massive sell-off last week from coronavirus concerns. Julie Walker, New York.
Also in business news this morning, China has enacted sweeping new laws that bars people from posting negative content online. It could be used to surpass the coronavirus news. The new law, which took effect Sunday, bans dissemination of rumors or anything that destroys national unity. Also, Facebook is pulling out of South by Southwest due to threats of the coronavirus. It's the latest company to pull out of South by Southwest, the tech and cultural festival here in Austin, due to the fears around COVID-19. Two Amazon employees in Italy have contracted the coronavirus. That affected employees are based in Milan, Italy, and now under quarantine. Also, Apple will pay $500 million to end a lawsuit claiming it intentionally slowed down old iPhones. The company faced intense backlash in 2017 after admitting the updates slowed down the phones and has faced fines previously over the very same issue. Also in China is reportedly making people download an Alibaba-backed app that decides whether they'll be quarantined for coronavirus. That app represents an unprecedented use of consumer smartphone technology in public health crisis, and the privacy advocates are sounding the alarm. Google, Coinbase, and Twitter all telling some employees to work from home this week amid the spread of the coronavirus. Now, Google isn't the only tech company to test such a policy. In Northern California, they began to adapt to the practice around the coronavirus outbreak there. In business news involving technology, self-driving tech developer Waymo has announced its first-ever outside funding with $2.25 billion. And its CEO said spinning off from Alphabet is certainly a possibility. The round was led by investor Silver Lake and Canadian Pension Plan Investment Board and a few other investment companies on the issue. Elon Musk is vowing to support Twitter's boss, Jack Dorsey, against the activist hedge fund trying to oust him. Now, Musk voiced his support for Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey, who is under attack from activist investor Elliott Management, who said, and so did Twitter employees going after him as well. Another VP has fled Uber amid a spat of high-level departures. Matthew Menendrek is the latest to a string of vice presidents to leave the ride-hailing giant after the heads of the new mobility and Uber Eats departed in recent months. And Google scientists built an adorable four-legged robot that taught itself how to walk without human help. Yeah, the little robot learned how to walk in just 1 hour, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, there you go. Also in the news today, the U.S. Supreme Court has agreed to consider the fates of the Affordable Care Act for a third time. Here's the story.
Defenders of the Affordable Care Act argued that the issues raised by the case are too important to let the litigation drag on for months or years in lower courts. They added the Fifth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals in New Orleans made a mistake when it struck down the health care law's requirement that Americans have health insurance. The Trump administration supports the total repeal of the law, including the part about covering pre-existing conditions. Shelley Adler, Washington.
It is 5:52. Jack Welch has died, the former GE executive.
A chemical engineer by training, Welch became one of the country's best-known and highly regarded corporate leaders while GE's chairman and chief executive. During the late 1990s, GE's soaring stock price made it the most valuable company in the world. In 1999, Fortune magazine named Welch its Manager of the Century. After leaving GE, Welch taught a course on business leadership at MIT, and in 2009 founded the Jack Welch Management Institute, an online MBA program. I'm Mike Hempen.
It is 5:53. Now, stay with us. We'll take a look at, we got the Rush update coming up at 6:09, and you can always join us in the conversation anytime you want at 512-836-0590.
The Todd and Don Show.
Todd Jeffries here. Got us some questions in regards to, the coronavirus. If you work in a school, maybe you're a school administrator, a principal, a teacher, a maintenance employee, you know that absenteeism does cost your school money. Sick kids and staff, they spread germs, and others increasing absenteeism all at the same time. I want to tell you about Hotsy Carlson. It's a family-owned commercial cleaning equipment business that has served this area for almost 50 years. They offer an electrostatic sprayer that works with a sanitizer that's called Vital Oxide. Now, school districts such as the Wimberley ISD, the Killeen ISD, they use it. They treat surfaces in classrooms, athletic locker rooms, in the kitchens, cafeterias. They even treat every single school bus. Now, they have seen, they've had fewer kids calling in sick as a result, and this is something that you should consider, too, for your business. Maybe you got a lot of employees that work close together. Maybe you have a restaurant or a school, a daycare center, a private school, something like that. You should reach out to Hotsy Carlson. Ask them about the electrostatic sprayer and a sanitizer called Vital Oxide. Yeah, keep kids in school. Call Hotsy Carlson for information on the electrostatic sprayer and Vital Oxide. Hotsy Carlson has just what you need from your line of power cleaning equipment, cleaners, sanitizers, plus scheduled maintenance to keep those machines in good working condition. Hotsy Carlson serving Waco to San Antonio, Fredericksburg to Houston, and all points in between. Just go to HotsyCarlson.com. Or give them a call at 442-2267 to talk to a consultant. Again, that's HotsyCarlson.com, 442-2267. Hotsy Carlson, it's what the pros use.